Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be teaching you how to play Gurenge by LiSA and arranged by Sungha Jung. I hope I pronounced his name right. Before we start, I want to say one thing. I'm gonna be using only numbers to explain number of string and number of fret. We have 6 strings right here, so this is gonna be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, right? And we have frets first, second, third, and so on, right? If I say 1 1, then we are on first string and on first fret. First number is a string number and the second number is a fret number. So 1 1 is going to be right here. For example, 2 3 here, 2 4 here, and so on. Right. So let's start. We're going to start by intro. This song has 4 chords, which is C, D, minor, and again D. And I'm gonna repeat through all the song, right? For the bass note, we are gonna use only lower note of the chord. For example, on C is here. So this note on E is just open 6th string, and then D, open 4th string, right? We're gonna start by our first chord, which is C at 9. You need to hold your hand like that, middle finger 5-3, ring finger 2-3, pinky on 1-3, and we also have our index finger in 1-2. You're gonna be seeing chord diagram. I'll put it somewhere here on the screen. So we're holding it like that. So we have 2 fingers on first string. It'll be fine because we're gonna need this, right? And then we're gonna do finger roll. Finger roll is this technique. You just pick in strings one by one. First string is gonna be the bass note of the chord. In our case is C right here. String number 5. And then we're gonna use these 3 fingers to pick lower 3 strings. We will always pick 3 lower strings with these fingers in our finger roll, right? So we're doing finger roll, release pinky, so we're left with 1-2, pick first string again, put your pinky again, and then pick it again. So we have, and then we're picking open 3rd string, and then we doing slap. Slap is basically doing this thing like that. So you're hitting with your thumb upper string, and also while slapping you hitting somewhere around here with your middle finger or even index finger like that. Right. So what we have, finger roll, slap, and then we'll move into the next chord, which is D. We are gonna move our middle finger to 1-2 and our index to 3-2. And we're doing finger roll, but this time we changed our chord, so our bass note is open 4th string. And we're gonna start finger roll from this string. Like that. So we have finger roll, releasing pinky again, picking 1st string again, and then putting pinky and again picking it. So we have, and then we're picking 3rd string with 2nd fret on it with our index finger, slapping, and that's it. It's our first 2 chords. So we have, now we are on E minor chord. E minor is basically this chord, but we are not gonna use 4th and 5th string, so we are here. Last position was D chord like that. We're just gonna move our index finger to 1-1, so we have 3 fingers on 1st string, and then we're gonna do finger roll, but this time bass note is just open 6th string, and then we're gonna do finger roll again, releasing our pinky, picking 1-2, 1st string, so, and then we're gonna do some weird technique. We need right here is to pull off from 1st fret on 1st string like that, but it's actually really weird when we do it by picking. So we are gonna do it like this. What we're doing is you're trying to make 2 pull-offs from 2nd and from 1st fret like that, but it's not actually a pull-off. You're just picking string but with your left hand, not right. So we have like that, and then we're picking open 3rd string, slapping, and then again picking 3rd string. So on E minor we have, right, and then we're moving to the D chord again. We are gonna put our index finger in 3-2, picking string number 4, string number 3, and then slap. So, and now we're gonna do this. After this, you releasing your ring finger, picking 2 strings, 2nd and 3rd, slapping, putting your ring finger again on 2-3, and then picking 2 strings again. So we have, and then we'll move into the next part. On first part we are having this, second part is gonna be like strumming thing. We're gonna hold C chord, middle finger on 5-3, index finger on 4-2, and our ring finger on 2-3. We're moving to the next part of our intro, and this is how it goes. Right? So what we have here, we're starting by C chord. We left with this thing. And then we're moving our middle finger to our C chord, which is 5-3, our index finger on 4-2, and then we're left with this position. We're gonna do strum right here. First strum is gonna be using our 3 fingers, so make it like brighter. We'll do like this, one by one, from your ring, middle to index finger. Right? So first strum, and then just basic strums with your index finger twice. So we have, and then you're gonna do upward strum. Try to pick only lower strings, and then we do slap. Put your pinky on 1-3, and then again strum upwards. So we have, right? And then we're gonna move to the D chord, which is you just come in here. This is your pinky on 1-5, your middle finger on 2-3, and your index finger on 3-2. Our bass note is this D. We're not gonna use these 2 upper strings. And again, we are doing same strumming pattern, but on D chord, right? So strum with 3 fingers, double strum. And then we're gonna change our position actually. Middle finger on 3-4, your index finger on 1-3. And then we're doing up strum, slap, and then you're putting your ring finger on 5th fret of 3rd string and 1-5. And then upwards again. So we have, right, and then we're moving to the E minor chord. You're just sliding to the 7th fret with your 2 fingers, and also putting your middle finger to 5-7 and your index finger in 4-5. We're gonna do a different strumming pattern right here. So what we're doing here, I'm gonna show it to you. So we have this E minor chord. You're doing strum down, and then you're releasing your middle finger and strum upwards, and then down again. So we have, and then you're doing it again twice, which and then you're gonna do it again. So first strum is like stress. You do it like all the strings, and then 2 next strumming is like these 4 strings. Try to hit these 4, but it's okay to hit other strings too. So down, up, down, down, up, down. And then we're gonna do slap. Quick tutorial how to do harmonics. We have open string. When we pick open string, it sounds like that. When we put it somewhere on the fret, it sounds like that, much higher, right? But when we are muting, you're just touching string, and it sounds like that. And when you place it over the metal frets of 5th fret, kind of make harmonics on 7th fret too, and on 12th fret. So you can just touch with your finger this 12th fret. You got harmonics, and you can also do it like that. Just put your finger and then, right. But Sangha is using a different technique. Let's call it harmonic slap. It's when you hit with your index finger, like all the strings like that, you're gonna make harmonics too, right? So we have this technique here. Right, after the hit, you are gonna do hammer, pull off hammer on E minor which is 5-2 and 4-2 with your two fingers. So we're doing harmonic slap, hammer on, pull off, hammer on. So what we have, right? And then we're moving to the next chord, which is basically E minor 2. So we have 4 E minors in a row. So we had this, and then we're keeping our fingers and then doing the same strumming pattern that we did here. But here we are strumming down, releasing, up, down, putting again, and then strumming down, and then again, up, down. So we have, and then we are again hitting it, and then hammer, pull off, hammer. We're gonna repeat this 3 times. So basically we have 4 E minors. First one is here, and then here. Third time, and fourth. Right, now we're done with the intro. Let's go to the verse. First, we are starting by E minor chord. We're picking these 3 strings, which is 6, 3, and 1 together. And then we're putting our pinky on 1, 2. Remember that last time we did this? And then we're picking 3 strings and putting our pinky right here. And then we're gonna pick first and third string together and make a slide from second to third on first string with your pinky. And then move your pinky again to the second fret and pick these 2 strings again. So we have, and then we're doing slap, but without touching any strings. So, and then we're putting our pinky again on 2, 3, and then we're picking second string, first string, second string. So we have. You can use any finger, whatever you prefer, how you feel comfortable to pick this all. Now we're moving to the D chord, which is left with this. You're just gonna put your middle finger on 3, 2, pick open fourth string, and you're gonna make this thing with your fingers on your right hand like that, so we can like strum with it, right? We're gonna do upwards strum on third string, and then down, down on third string too. So we have, feel it. And then we're doing pull-offs. We're hitting this string again, pull off, and then hitting it again with 3, 2 again, and then hit just 3, 2, right? So we have, and then we're putting our index finger on 2, 1, hitting it with our thing right here. So hitting second string and doing pull out. So we have, and then we'll move into the C chord. So we are moving to the next chord. You're just gonna put your middle finger on 5, 3 and ring finger on 5, 3 and middle finger on 4, 2, and we're gonna do this thing. So you just hitting these 3 strings with your thing that we made. Hit, pick up 4th string, and then hit twice. But first one is gonna be this 3 strums, and then second one is 4, like wider. Make it wider. So. Hit, pick, hit, wider hit. Right. And then we're gonna repeat last 2 strums. So first strum is this 3 strings and then 4 strings, like make it wider, right? So hit, up, hit, wider hit, hit, and wider hit. Right, and then we're gonna move our this position 2 frets up, so we have D chord right here, and then we're gonna strum. You're gonna hit these 3 strings, which is 5, 4, and 3, with our thing like that, and then you pick up 4th string upwards, string number 4, I mean, hitting open 3rd string like that. So, and then you're doing a hammer on to the 2nd fret of 3rd string, and then you're hitting 2nd string just open, picking upwards 3rd string. So we have, and then you're hitting 2nd string again, and then doing a hammer on 3rd fret with your ring finger. So what we have is this. Now we're moving to the second part of our verse, and it's gonna be like. Right, so what we have here is just 3 strings, same as we did before, but we are gonna do it without a slide, just putting your pinky or whatever finger you prefer on 3rd fret and 1st string, so, and picking these 2 strings, 1st and 3, moving to the 2nd fret of 1st string, and then picking 2 strings again, 1st and 3, so we have doing slap, putting your finger on 2, 3, and doing this, so it's 2, 1, 2, and then you're hitting open D, so we are on D chord, and then you just slapping twice to the 3rd string, and then we're gonna move right here. Here you're gonna hold with your index finger on the 7th fret of 1st string and your pinky on 2, I guess this is 10th fret, and then you're gonna do this thing. So you're doing 1st string, 2nd string, 1st, 2nd, and then you're doing a pull off from 8th fret to 7 on 1st string, like that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Right. So what we have is on D chord, and you're gonna do it like really fast, like that. And then we are moving to the C chord. We're gonna just hold with our thumb 8th fret on 6th string, which is basically just this, but here. So we're holding it. We're left with this position, and we're gonna just put our middle finger on 2, 8, and our ring finger on 3, 9. I'm gonna release our pinky. We're gonna do this. So it's string number 6, picking up 2 strings, which is 2nd and 3rd, doing slap, and then again 6th string, string number 6, and then again slap. So like that, and then we have this thing. We're holding this thing, which is middle finger on 3, 7, and ring finger on 2, 7, and then we're gonna strum down like that, and then pick 2nd and 3rd strings together, slap, just without touching any string. You're starting your strum from 4th string, and then you're putting your pinky on 2, 8, picking up these 2 strings, 2nd and 3rd, and then you move into this position. So your pinky on 2, 10, and your index finger on 3, 7, and then you're doing slide again from 4th string, and then you're doing slap. And the last thing is you need to pick open 6th string, like that. So in this part we have we're moving to the next part, which is gonna be like this. Remember that in the previous part, we picked open 6th string, right? And to the next part, we are starting with E minor chord, and we're not actually gonna hit this chord because you need to keep it like sounding, and then we're gonna. So we left with this, and then we're gonna. Right. So you're holding ring finger on 3 3 and pinky on 1 3, and then you're gonna hit these 2 strings, 1st and 3rd, and then slide to the 5th fret like that. And then you're gonna move here, release your pinky, and hold with your middle finger 1 3, and then pick these 3 strings again. And then you're putting your index finger on 2nd fret of 4th string, and then you're hitting lower 4 strings together, and then you're hitting it slap with a slap. You're putting your pinky on 3rd fret of 1st string, hitting 1st string twice, and in the 2nd pick you need to slide to 7th fret. So, and then you're doing pull off. You are putting your index finger on 5th fret and doing pull off. So what we have is right, and then we're moving to the D chord, which is gonna be like that. So we left with this position, which is gonna pick for string number 4. Put your ring finger on 3 7 and your pinky on 2 7 like that. So we picked open 4th string and then twice lower E string, which is 1st. So, and then you're gonna hit 2nd and 3rd string together, pick, and slide from 7 to 8 with your pinky. So, and then you're gonna release your pinky like from here, and then you're gonna slap, just slap, and then you're putting it again and picking 2nd and 3rd string together. So we have, and then you do slap without nothing, just muting strings and picking string number 5. So what we have from the beginning, right? It can be a little weird to like pick these strings like that. So what I'm doing is I'm just picking these 3 strings together, so I can always pick like that from here, here, and here with my 3 fingers. But the thing is, I'm just muting 2nd string in this position, in this, with my ring finger, so it doesn't sound. I think it's easier. So after picking 5th string, we are moving to the next chord, which is C, and we're gonna do this. Right. So what we're doing after picking 5th fret on the last chord, we are moving to C chord, and we're gonna hold this position, which is 5 index finger on 5 2 and your pinky on 1 4, picking these 2 strings, 1st and 5th, and sliding it 1 fret. So we are on 5 3 and 1 5. So, and then you're putting your middle finger in 1 3, picking string number 1, and then releasing it and picking lower 3 strings together, 1 2 3, and then slapping it, putting your pinky on 3rd fret of 1st string, picking it twice, and on the 2nd pick you're doing a slide from 3 to 10. So what we have is, and then here you're gonna hold with your index finger 3 7, with your middle finger to 8, and with your ring finger 10th fret of 2nd chord, and then you're gonna pick open 4 string, and you're picking lower 3 strings together twice, and then you're releasing your ring finger and then picking 3 strings together again. So we have, and then we are doing slap with touching these strings, and after the slap you're doing a hammer from 8 to 10 with your ring finger on 2nd string. So, and then you're releasing your ring again, picking 3 strings and doing a slap, and then open string number 6. So what we have is right. So in this part overall we have this. We finished with open E, and then we're gonna do the same thing as we did on E minor chord. Until this moment. So we're doing a pull off, and then we're putting our fingers again on 2/7 and 3/7, and then we're gonna pick open 4, 3rd string, 2nd string, and make it slide to the 8th fret. So, and then picking 1st string. So we have, and then we are slapping just without touching any string. So picking string number 1 again, and then you're gonna put your pinky on 7th fret of 1st string, pick it and slide it to 10th fret, and then we have open E. So after the slide you pick open E, which is string number 6, and then we're gonna do this thing. So what we have here is right, and then we're picking open 6 and putting our thumb over it on 8th fret on 6th string, and then we're putting our fingers like this, which is index on 1/7, middle on 2/8, and ring finger on 3/9, like this. You're releasing your pinky, and you are gonna put your pinky on 10th fret of 2nd string. So next thing is we're gonna do this. Right. So we have this position. You're picking these 3 strings, 6, 3, 2, releasing your pinky, picking only 2nd and 3rd string. So slap without touching anything, just muting, and then pick these 2 strings again, and then you're doing this thing. So you're slapping, picking these 2 strings, and then slapping. So, and then you move into this position, which is 2/7 and 3/7 with your middle finger and ring finger. The same thing as we did before. Strum down, pick 2 strings, slap, pinky on 8th fret, pick it up, move to this position, down and down with slap, and then pick string number 5. So overall on verse we have So we are moving to the next part, which is gonna be like intro, but it's a little bit different. Let's see how it goes. So after open string number 5, we have this position, and we're gonna do this. same thing as we did on intro. And so on. So what we have, we left with open 5th string. We immediately putting our fingers like that, and we don't have a time to finger roll, so we're gonna just pick these 4 strings, which is 5, 3, 2, 1 together. I'm gonna show what is the difference on second, like intro version, kind of like that. So we're picking these 4 strings, releasing our pinky, and picking 2 strings this time, 1st and 2nd, and then putting our pinky again on 3rd fret and picking 1st string, and same thing, pick 3rd string and strum with a slap. So we're moving to the D chord, and Sangha is actually doing a strum here instead of finger roll. In the first intro we did this, but this time you're gonna just scroll it down or strum it down like that, like finger roll but with your index finger, and then pick lower 2 strings, and then 1st string with your pinky, again pick 3rd string and slap, and then E minor. This part is same as we did in the intro. So what we have is, we left with this position, and then we are moving to chorus. Actually, we did a pre-chorus right now, but now we are moving to chorus. I hope I'm pronouncing right. I'm sorry if I'm not. To move to the chorus, we're actually gonna do some things on pre-chorus, which is this. So we left with this position. Right? So we're doing this. Harmonic tab, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, and then you're hitting upper 4 strings, just this, and then you're gonna move your index finger to 3, 2, and you're gonna like hit it with our thing, remember? Hit and slide to 7th fret, so, and then hit again, and put your middle finger on 1, 7, and hit 1st string again, so you're gonna sound like that. I suggest you to do these things on here. Put your finger like here, but don't mute your strings, and just gonna be much easier to do it from here. So what we have on pre-chorus. By the way, it's okay to finger roll this too if you don't like this thing. If you have nails, it's okay to do this, but if you don't have, just do a finger roll, because without nails it sounds not that natural, I guess. So I'm gonna keep going from C. Like that. Right, and I want to say something about these things when I do this. Is basically when I strum down, I somehow hit this thing like that. I think you don't need to do that, but I do that because it sounds cool, right? So okay, we are moving to the chorus. Remember that position when we did this? Right, so we're gonna take the same position. So you need to get used to this position, which is your thumb on 8th fret of string number 6, and then your index finger on 1, 7, 2, 8 with your middle finger, ring finger on 3, 9, and pinky on 10th fret of 2nd string, like that. I'm gonna show chord diagram somewhere here, so like that. You need to get used to this position. So I'm gonna show the first part of our chord. And then it's gonna be next part. Okay, so we are holding this position as I explained to you before. Sungha is actually leaving his middle finger and he's playing like this, and he's moving his index finger to this position, which I don't know why, and my guess is I think he first time when he tried to arrange it, he did it like this without a thumb, and it was much harder, so he moved his thumb right here and forgot to add his middle finger right here. It sounds nice, notes are right, so it's fine. I think it's better just to put it here and don't move your fingers very much, right? So I'm gonna teaching you this version and it's gonna sound the same as Sungha's version. So what we're doing, first we're gonna hit 3 strings, which is 6, 3 and 2 together, and then we're gonna pick first string. But when you're picking first string or second string with your index finger, you try to hit other strings like that. This is how Sangha is getting much wider sounding when he's playing his arrangement. He always touching every string which is on tune with his chord, with the right notes, right? I hope you get that. We are picking these 3 strings, first string, and then we're moving our pinky to the 10th fret of first string, and we're doing slap with hitting lower 3 string. And then we're gonna release our pinky, picking first string again, try to touch strings, and then we're gonna put it back to the 10th fret of second string, and then we're gonna pick these 2 strings, which is 6 and 2. So we have, and then we're gonna pick first string twice. So again, try to touch these strings like that and play it more powerfully so it sounds better. So after that you're doing slap. So after this you're doing slap without touching any note. You're releasing your pinky and hitting upwards second string and try to touch these strings too. So right, you can pick these 2 strings or just like that, kind of same. So we have, and then we're gonna move to the D chord, which is, you just don't need these upper 2 strings anymore because D is starting from this string number 4. So you're gonna strum down as we did on D chord on our intro, like that. So you have this position with your pinky on 10th fret of second string, and you're gonna scroll down, which is like finger roll 2. So scroll down, pick first string, move your pinky to 10th fret of first string and slap, and then release your pinky and pick first string again. So we have, and then you're gonna pick these 3 strings together. You're putting your pinky again on 10th fret and strings number 2, 3 and 4. So we have, and then you're picking first string, release your pinky, just pick first string and then second string. So we have, and then slap and open 6th string. So we have, overall we have this. And then we're moving to the E minor chord. You're just gonna move your index finger into barre on 7th fret from 5 to 1 strings, like that. And you're moving your ring finger to the 9th fret of 4th chord. So you have this chord. Remember this chord because you're gonna use it a lot in the future. I think it's a favorite Sungha's chord because he's playing it a lot, even in his originals. So we finished our previous with open 6, and then we're gonna hit these 2 strings, which is 6 and 4, 4 on 7th fret with the barre that we have here. Barre, I hope it's right. So we're picking it, and then picking second string twice, and then slapping. After the slap, you're picking these 2 strings again, which is 4 and 6, and picking string number 2 twice again. So we have, but with a different speed, like you need to feel it. And then you're doing a slap, you need to put your pinky on 10th fret of 2nd string. So right, before we start with a D chord, I'm gonna show what we have. So we're doing this. So what we have our index finger on 3rd string and 6th fret, and our pinky on 9th fret on 1st string, and then we strum down with our 3 fingers that we did on intro, and then slide 1 fret up. So, and then we're moving 2 frets down with the same position, and slap with a strumming with 4 lower strings. So, and then picking open 4th string. So after this, we're gonna hold this position, which is middle finger on 1/6 and ring finger on 2/7, and then we're gonna pick lower 2 strings together and slide it 1 fret up. So, and then you're gonna go down 1 fret with your ring finger and put your index finger on 1/5, and then pick 2 strings together. So what we have is, and then you're gonna slap and move into this position, which is just basically C chord, but you're coming with your ring and pinky fingers first, and then you're hitting lower 2 strings, right? So what we have, slap. I'm gonna show what we're gonna play next. Right, and now we're moving to the C chord. You're just gonna put your middle finger on 5/3, your index finger on 4/2, and then you're gonna strum down, slap with touching lower 3 strings, strum upwards, only lower strings. So, and then you're moving your pinky to the 5th fret of 1st position and doing a slide like that. So picking it on 5th fret and sliding into 7, and when you come to the 7th fret, you're actually gonna slap. So sliding, slapping. You're gonna put your middle ring finger on 2/7, release your pinky and make a barre chord, and put your middle finger on 6th fret of 5th string, like that. You're picking lower 2 strings, and then you're gonna play. We are moving to the next chord, which is, I don't know the name of this chord, but it looks like this. And then you're gonna pick string number 5, string number 3, slap, and lower 2 strings. So what we have from C. Right? Slap without touching any strings. Slap, pick lower 2 strings, and then you're gonna put your pinky on 7th fret. You're picking 1st string, and then slapping, only touching 1st string, and then doing a slide to the 10th fret. So what we have is this. Right? It's okay to hit this 2nd string too. It's really hard to avoid it, and it sounds the same and kinda in tonality. So, and after that, we're gonna hold our E minor chord like that with barre, as we did before. This is barré on 7th fret, 6th string is open, and middle finger on 2 8, and our ring finger on 4 9, like that. We're gonna release our pinky, and we're gonna do same strumming pattern as this here, right? So we left with this position, strum down, release your barré chord like that, and then put it again, strum down, and then it release, harmonic, slap, hammer on, pull off, hammer on. So from C we have, and actually in original Sungha Jung playing, he's doing the first strum with his 3 fingers, so you make it brighter on this thing. So, and when we're doing up down, you can hit every string. So we're starting with our 3 fingers, and then we're doing the same thing like this. So you're strumming down, and then slide to the 7th fret on 3rd string without hitting this thing, like that. And then we are moving to the second part of our chorus. Second part of the chorus, and this is gonna be like this. Right? So what we're doing in the second part, we're gonna do the same thing as we did on the first part, which basically is C and D chords, these ones. Right? And then we're gonna move to the different thing, which is you're gonna do barré on 7th fret, all the strings, and then you're putting your middle finger on 3 8 and your ring finger on 2 8, like that. And you're gonna hit 3 strings together, which is 6 3 and 2, so like that. And then you're picking 3rd string again. You're gonna put your pinky on 10th fret of 2nd string and make a slap. So gonna be a little hard when you're doing it. I think I first hit it right on my 7th day of learning this Gurenge, so don't worry about it, you're gonna make it. And then you're releasing your pinky and picking these 2 strings lower, 1st and 2nd, which is gonna be 1 7 and 2 8, like that. And then picking it again, and then you're gonna move to this position like that, as we did before. You probably remember this. Slap with a strumming down and slide it to, what is this, pinky on 12 13 14 15th fret and 12th fret, index finger on 3rd string. You start from here like this, index on 7th fret of 3rd string and pinky on 10th fret on 1st string. You slap it and make it right here like that. And after the slap, you are doing upward strumming, but here on 1 fret lower, like that. So we did this and then moving here and strumming up, right? So like that. When you're strumming, try to hit lower 3 strings. With 4 is fine too. And then you're gonna hit open 6 string. Move your fingers right here, which is where we started sliding, like that. So 6th string, move here, slap with touching these 4 strings, and then picking 6th string again. And then we're gonna do same thing as we did on the first part. And here we're gonna change it a little bit. After the slap, before slide, we moving our pinky to the 5th fret and holding this D chord like that, picking three lower strings, and then open 4. So what we have is and then you're gonna mute strings like that. I wanna say one thing right here. And it's really hard to fast hold this chord, right? And I'm just gonna pick first string and then pick string number 4 like that. So and then mute, right? But Sungha is somehow managing to pull this off, so you can do this too, right? And then we leaving only one finger, which is middle on 2, 3, and doing this, right? This is, you need to pick second string 2 times, release, pick just second string, and then put your middle finger again on 3rd fret of second string. So we have, and then you need to bend second string upwards like that, So pick, release, pick, put, pick, and bend, and then immediately move to the E minor chord like this, and do strumming pattern. We're doing it 4 times like this. The last thing is when you doing this, and then you're gonna just slap it without releasing your fingers, so it's E minor style, and then stop. This is it. This is the end of this tutorial, I guess. So from now on, I'm gonna be doing a lot of lessons, so subscribe to don't miss these tutorials, and leave a like, subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I helped you how to play this Gurenge song. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm glad that I'm helping you. So yeah, goodbye.